Yeah, all right.
Hello, guys.
Hello,
Welcome
everyone.
to the Thursday stream.
It's hammer time.
It
Final
is
hammer time.
our
Oh, sad face.
final hammer time, my friends.
Uh, Make
It
sure you
is
get the
bittersweet.
tinfoil.
We
Yeah.
are so sad. We were talking about that before we came on live, how sad we are. It's coming to an
Yes.
end.
I can't believe
Hello,
we're already
secret
here.
message chat. I
What's
know.
up? What's up, 80 and secret message chat? What is Tom and the gang here or no?
They'll be here soon. What? The car keys? Check the table.
But yeah, just make sure all of you get your tinfoil hat on because this is
This
about
one's
ancient
wild.
aliens. Yeah. It's good. We're coming full circle.
Yes, it is.
With the first film we showed you on Hammer was The Devil Rides Out, and
Mm-hmm.
this is kind of like aliens or demons, but not really. So it's a good fun time. I hope you guys enjoy it.
It's a fun time and it's a
What's up,
good
80?
closer.
Yeah, for sure, for
Now,
sure, for sure.
I will see how long I can. Hello, ATL. How you doing, my
What's
friend?
up?
Uh,
What's up,
have
ATL?
you have you ATL, have you peeked over at Gill's channel for to see Emperor Melkor yet to talk
Yeah, that
about music?
bastard's trying to take over my channel. I've locked him in the basement several times, but he finds a way to get out and you know try to talk to all of you. So
Yes. But I'll let a couple more people get here before we begin.
yeah.
And afterwards we will mention our favorite Hammer films.
Yes, I can't wait to hear everyone's listing.
And tomorrow night we'll be watching Rob Zombie's The Munsters to close out this Hammer horror. And
Yeah.
my good friend Steph will be co-hosting and filling in for Rez while Rez is still handling her business. I am in touch with her kind of weekly right now, so we're working on getting her back. And I keep telling her all the love you guys send her, and it's motivating her to come back. So she's looking forward to coming
Yes, we
back.
miss you, Rez.
Absolutely, I know she watches these replays. I haven't had time to watch. I think you'll
Ah,
find it fantastic humor up your alley,
yes. I
ATO.
hope you enjoy it. Yes, he's a bit of an elitist, but it's okay. We still love him or try to.
Yeah.
I just don't
Uh,
like how he puts things in my cherry coats. But other than that, it's fine.
Secret message chat says I read that this is kind of like a sci-fi.
Yes, this is definitely Hammer Horror's version of like Aliens kind of
What?
thing.
1 second, guys. I gotta help my dude find the car keys.
But yeah, I think all of you will enjoy it. I chose this one to end our kind of Hammer marathon because this one, we kind of started with The Devil Rides Out, and this one is kind of I don't want to spoil it too much, but there's a lot of references to the occult in this, and it kind of ties the whole like aliens, occult kind of stuff in a very good way. I don't want to spoil the whole film before we start, but a lot of cool references, like the aliens are crashed at Hobbs Corner or whatever, which old lingo for the devil and stuff like that. So I just figured it'd be a good way to come full circle and kind of bring us more into the modern time period, because most of the Hammer films we have shown, are like during the Gothic period and stuff like that, more kind of Gothic horror. And then we're, kind of approaching the more modern time with aliens and stuff like that. And as we continue to watch the film, we'll talk a little bit more about the symbolisms and stuff like that. So I know a lot of you in Secret Chat have been really fixating on all the symbolism. So there's quite a bit in this one. And if you are familiar with Tommyknockers by Stephen King, you can see that this film heavily influenced that story. So you'll definitely see the kind of parallels between his novel and this. It's not outright plagiarism, but it's definitely him kind of rewriting the story and putting it more so in America rather than in London. So there is that fun fact for you. And this one is really the third one as far as films go, because this was a television show that was back on, the BBC, and it was of the same name, Quatermass in the Pit or whatever. But there was two films called the Quatermass Experiment and the Quatermass 2. And so this is like the third film, kind of. We will eventually on the panel show the original films, and those, like the Quatermass Experiment, Quatermass 2, those are in black and white. So this one is in color or whatever. So if you watch all three of them, it does make a nice trilogy, but it is a different actor who obviously, plays Professor Bernard Quatermass. He is played by Andrew Keir tonight. He's a Scottish actor, and he does a really good job on the character. And he also appeared in the Dalek Invasion of Earth and Daleks Invasion Earth, 2150 or 2150 AD, excuse me. So if you are a fan of Doctor Who, you might recognize him. And then if you are also a fan of the Cleopatra film with Elizabeth Taylor, he also played Marcus Agrippa. So it's kind of got a kind of iconic Scottish actor in this film that plays, our kind of professor investigator character. So I think you all will enjoy it. I'm excited to show it. It is one of my it's not my absolute favorite, but I really do like sci-fi and sci-fi horror and cosmic horror, and I like how they were able to associate aliens with the more like supernatural elements, or rather kind of explaining how maybe some of the supernatural demonic stuff is actually alien stuff. So it's really cool. I think you'll all enjoy it. And so you're in for a treat if you've never seen it. Of course. What's up, Roger? How are you doing? Cheers, brother. You can't hear me? Well, unfortunately, I can't. But I hope all of you have had an awesome week. Did you get to see Superman yet, 80? Or no? I haven't had time to watch that Black Sabbath show you sent me. I can't wait to watch it. I'll probably watch that tonight. But I'm very eager to see everyone's kind of I sound like Homer Simpson. Dave sounds like Homer Simpson. No, it's not out yet. Oh, well, I thought you went to like a special screening. I know Nolan's not in chat today because he got to, he's actually in the theater right now seeing it. He's super lucky. He got a little special screener for it. So I can't wait to hear what he says about it. Hopefully it'll be decent enough. Who knows though, right? Donuts. Yeah, pretty much. They are definitely metal. Although, to be fair, they're actually plastic and silicone because that's how they, there's a lot of awesome practical effects in this film. And the sculptors use silicone and plastic and hand painted them, spray painted them, all kinds of cool stuff. So I think if you're interested in those kind of effects, you'll really like this film. I know that this basically scared the crap out of people in England when it first came out. And it was, if I'm not mistaken, originally rated X. So that's pretty awesome. I'm writing to propose a collaboration that I think could mutually benefit you as a streamer. My goal is to help talented streamers like yourself reach a wider audience. Add me on Discord. What movie? We're going to be watching Quatermass in the Pit tonight, Roger. It's our final Hammer horror film that we will be showing.
I am back. I am so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
He lost the car keys in the bathroom, and then Mr. Scrunch decided to scream bloody murder because he wants extra food before he goes to sleep. So.
It's all good.
I will return to Cam once he goes to sleep. But... all right, I take it you handled the introduction very well for us.
Yes.
It's been a messed up day, guys. I'm super sorry.
No, it's cool.
Yeah, Kick is full of bots. I forgot that I'm streaming there too. I might not. It depends on how.
Yeah, I actually read that and I was like halfway through. I was like, this is a bot.
Secret Message Chest says, I can't believe this is our final Hammer horror film. It feels like
I
I just started this
know.
journey with you guys.
I know. I feel so like it's bittersweet. I'm kind of sad about it myself, but I think we're gonna end on a good one. I think this
Me
is the
too.
perfect one to end on, honestly.
You used to leave the keys in the refrigerator. That's funny.
I accidentally threw my car keys in the trash one time and had like a crisis and couldn't find it, and then eventually found them, and I was like, "Wow!" Don't know how that happened, but there they were.
Yeah, ATL. There's a typo on our thumbnail because my damn computer auto corrected it without me knowing, and I made them pretty quickly because I was trying to reorganize everything. So let's see. Are we ever going to see more vintage movies like this? Yes, we are.
Yes, of course.
Especially if we do, we were talking before we went live. When we do Vincent Price movies, you're going to see more Peter Cushing as well.
Yeah. There's a couple
So,
of Vincent Price films that also actually have Christopher Lee in it as well, and it's kind of
yes.
like an unofficial. It's kind of like what if Vincent Price was in a Hammer horror film? Because a
Yeah.
lot of people who worked on that film also worked on Hammer. But I know when I started watching these Hammer films, I was like, man, it'd be so cool if like Vincent Price just showed up, you know. And that's
Yes.
kind of like we will show one of those. And then there's also another film that's not really Hammer, but like Mercy said, Peter Cushing is also in that as well.
Hey,
So,
Mercy, who's in the secret chat? I promise I won't tell you. A lot of free film students, actually. Spies. Secret
Spies.
spies. Uh, but let me see. I'm trying to see how I could start the movie with. Well, you might hear Mr. Scrunch wail a bit because I got to put his baba down to start the movie. But I think everybody's. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe not. Okay. If everybody's ready.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and begin the countdown. Y'all
Yep.
ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Quatermass in the pit. Oh, final Hammer film. So sad. Oh, wow. That's pretty loud. Hang on.
Yeah, you should be able to adjust it on your end. Um,
There we go. Let's kind of turn that down. There we are.
yeah.
All right. So I'm excited to see this. It's been a while since I've seen it. So
I'm gonna. There we
but
go.
this came out in 1967. It's a science fiction horror film by Hammer. The U.S. title is 5,000,000 Years to Earth, but the original title is Quatermass and the Pits.
Yes.
So
I got Black Sabbath pro shot set for Mercy Roger. Do you want the? Oh, yay!
awesome.
Probably Gary's in the secret chat. No, I haven't seen Gary in there. Still a little loud for me. There we go.
Yeah,
Can you hear it? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear it fine.
Okay, good.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier, this is definitely a sequel to Quatermass 2, but you don't necessarily need to see those two. Like it's a good standalone film because each Quatermass film is like unique. Like it's him basically, like in the first film, it's like him solving a mystery of this like tentacle alien monster. And then the second one is kind of like government conspiracy, like chemical plant stuff. And then this one is basically more like they take the TV show and make a long season show, an hour and a half long film or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was directed by Roy Ward Baker. And of course, it stars Andrew Keir, like I mentioned, as the awesome Quatermass. And he is replacing Brian Donalvey, I think is how you pronounce his last name, who was the original actor in the first two films. And then James Donald, Barbara Shelley, and Julian Glover also co-star in this film. So Barbara Shelley's going to kind of be our Hammer girl for tonight. And this film opened in November 1967. And it had actually, surprisingly enough, for a Hammer film, favorable reviews. And it is generally still well regarded even today.
Secret Message Chest said it's such a good movie. Such a good movie plot as I read on IMDb. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. I didn't want to spoil it for myself.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It's better to. I mean, you'll see. It's a great film, but the less you know, the cooler and more fun it becomes.
Someone says it looks like they used wet clay for the wall so they could just dig through it.
Yes, yeah. A lot of great, awesome practical effects. So if you're really into all of that, so there we go. We got Hobbs in. So that's kind of like, our first kind of symbolic reference to the devil, basically being Hobbs in. But the scriptwriter, Camille or whatever, wrote the first draft of this screenplay in 1961. But because of the difficulties and trying to get various studios like from America to co-finance the film and stuff like that, it didn't really go into production until 1967.
That hat did not match that dress, and it was weirding me out. That plastic red hat, I was like, why?
Yeah, and then you can kind of see like a dollar store Velma right there.
Yeah,
here she comes.
Jinkies.
But the script is really good. So for those in secret chat who are script writers or writers in general, it's decent enough script, and it's very faithful to the original television show.
HGL says, so what you are saying is the stupid one is the happier they are. Makes sense, actually.
Yes. More or less. So there was originally in the script, if you can find a copy of that online, you'll notice that there was like a subplot that did have this journalist, but they ultimately cut it for the version that we're watching and cut it completely. So there is no like director's cut or anything with that subplot within the film.
I like how she's like, that's it?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you want me to look at?
Yeah. How riveting, a human skeleton.
Yeah, she's like, been there, done that.
There was some other stuff that was kind of edited and cut out, but I don't want to talk too much about that because it'll just spoil the whole film. So when we get closer to the end, I'll start talking about that. But for the most part, this is pretty much how the script was originally written.
Secret message has like, was this actually the last Hammer film, or is it just the last Hammer film on our list?
It's the last Hammer film on our list, for sure.
Yeah.
The technically the very last Hammer film was until the more recent one coming out or whatever was The Woman in Black with the guy who played Harry Potter, and that came out. I can't remember the date, but something 2000 something.
Yeah.
Hammer Studios came back and did one more, and it was pretty successful. But I don't think it was successful enough to warrant them to kind of try to bring back Dracula and stuff like that.
Yeah. I remember seeing that Woman in Black in theaters, and it wasn't too bad, but it also wasn't like crazy either.
Yeah, it wasn't groundbreaking. It was a good. It felt like an old school Hammer film for sure.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it didn't like set the bar or anything.
No.
Like I think they were trying to do that, but
honestly, it's big shoes to fill.
Yes, for sure.
Big shoes to fill with all these. Like, look at that. She's like, excuse me, what is this? What am I looking at? Like, why am I here looking at really botched art? Like,
but this is what we found. We found this, ma'am.
This is like this old lady's just like random person.
Yeah, wearing the power orange right here.
I'm gonna mute so I can burp the baby.
All right.
Just in case he squeals.
So, ironically enough, a lot of Hammer films, as we have kind of gone over and extensively, they were always like X-rated. So even this one said that this is also an X-rated Hammer film, and it's mainly because, and I know this is going to be kind of weird, but it's because of the vibrations of the alien ship. And also there's a scene where you kind of see like a Martian massacre, so that was considered too brutal, and also images of the devil. So that's enough to warrant this to have been X-rated. So how times have changed, because this is pretty much would be probably considered PG by today's standards. But back in the 60s, 1966, this was definitely got the X rated. So you'd have definitely had to sneak out and lie to your parents seeing this if you wanted to. But this premiered in November 9th, 1967, and was on a double bill with a film called Circus of Fear on November 19th. And then in the United States, as I said, this film was called 5 Million Years to Earth, and it came out in March of 1968. And even in America, the reception of the film was pretty much positive. And I'll go ahead and read you a review here. And this is from The Times by John Russell Taylor. And he said that after a slowish beginning, which shows up the deficiencies of acting and direction, things really start hopping when mysterious missile-like objects discovered in a London excavation proves to be a relic of prehistoric Martian attempt, successful it would seem, to colonize Earth. The development of this situation is scrupulously worked out, and the film is genuinely gripping, even when a real test this, the power of evil is finally showed personified in a hazy glowing outline. A spectacle, as a rule, more likely to provoke titters than gasps of horror. And according to the Fox records, this film required $1.2 million in rentals to break even, and it only made $881,000, so $6.14 million, according to the sources, by 2023. But I love how proper all the acting is in this film. Obviously, it's very British, as it should be, being a British film. And this is another Arthur Grant film as the cinematographer. So the same. Let's see. I think he worked on those. He worked on The Reptile, Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed, Demons of the Mind, and also a film called Cone of Silence. He has other films too, but those are more or less like the Hammer ones.
All right, I have returned. I'm sorry about that, guys.
It's all right.
He just likes to scream sometimes while he's being burped, and I didn't want you guys to be all like, ah!
This Arthur Grant also is the same one that did The Devil Rides Out. So again, like I said, we're coming full circle with this one. Kind of the same filmmakers, or at least same people that worked on more or
Right.
less the first films that we watched.
Secret message chat says, "Is this anything as cheesy as Reptile, or a
No,
step
not at
up?"
all. No, it's definitely a step up. I would be shocked if you guys thought that this was cheesy. Like I said, I think this is very well written, especially for like science fiction and
Yeah.
how it handles the topic of aliens and stuff like that. And I think it's cool that 20th Century Fox is the one that distributed this, and they're famously known for like Alien and Predator and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. So it fits very much that they would distribute this film.
I'm trying to make Mr. Scrunchy tired in his chair so he can go to his crib and chill out. Mr. Grumpy Gus. I can't go to sleep with you right now, buddy.
He's
Uh,
like, yes, I
hi,
like to have my hands behind my back at all times.
hi, Tom and the gang. Yeah, we're here Thursday nights temporarily while Gills works out his schedule. So keep an eye
Yes.
out for us.
What's up, Tom and the gang? Our final Hammer film.
He just said that guy has a majestic beard.
Yes. Quatermass is pretty awesome. I'd always like to see him team up with Sherlock Holmes.
My child is glaring at me like, "Wow, dare you watch a movie and not hang out with me right now?"
He's like, "Sir, can you like not stand this close to me, please?
Yeah,
Thank you."
like
Like, I'm a little uncomfortable.
have a tic tac.
Uh, yeah, so this is a little bit of a slow burn. So if you don't like slow burns, I'm sorry, but it does pay off. So just
Yeah.
bear with it.
How many people in Tom's gang? I don't know. Depends on how many employees he has on at night and how many people are in the bar at night.
Yeah.
I just call them Tom and the gang because I don't know.
So there you see we have Barbara Shelley there, and she was in Dracula and Dracula Prince of Darkness, as well as Rasputin the Mad Monk, and her as well as Village of the Damned, and of course Quatermass in the Pit. So she is our recurring Hammer Girl for our final picture. It's so bittersweet. I'm so kind of still sad that this is the
I
final.
know it's gonna feel so weird not,
Yeah,
saying, "Oh, our next Hammer film is."
I know. I know.
I know it sucks, but Saturday we're doing Psycho 1 and 2.
I know. I hate that I'm gonna have to miss
I
that. I
know.
love
I
those films.
tried. I tried my
It's
best, my
cool.
friend.
I'll
I
be there for
tried.
Psycho 3 though.
Yes. And we got Psycho 3, Psycho 4 coming, and then I forgot what's coming. Oh, I think The Strain comes after that,
Yeah.
which gives you a lot of time to catch up because I
Yes,
know
yes.
I
I
was
can't
talking to
wait.
him, guys, and he said he will do a video for you guys
Yes,
on
I will. I'm gonna plan
feedback and
to
review.
try to either film that tonight or tomorrow night. But I gotta watch them first, so hopefully I
I
can.
think you'll really dig them. No
I
pun
can't wait.
intended on what's going on in our screen
Yeah, I
right now.
know. It's like, hey, dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. You don't believe in Hammer films?
Oh man.
Hammer films believe in you, Roger.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was just about to say.
They believe in you.
So I think we have seen James Donald already because he's Dr. Roney or whatever, but he does a really good performance in this film.
Why
I
was
have
he
to
so
say
excited?
that all the acting in this, for as far as the subject matter is concerned, is really decent. Although I do think that this is a very higher class alien film because if you
Yeah.
think about it, most of the alien films in America at this time, they're while they're great and fun, they're a little cheesy and corny. Where this takes the subject matter very seriously and has a lot of deeper meanings behind it all.
It was kind of weird how he was like, "Hey, I could touch this one's mouth." I was like, "Well,
Yeah.
congratulations."
Well, all right then,
Secret message chat says this does seem a little less cheesy than some of its laboratory counterparts, even less cheesy as some of the Frankensteins.
Yes, for sure. That this is definitely a more serious tone Hammer film.
And somebody else says, "Look at all that clay they're wasting."
Yeah,
Yeah. Gill-boy keeps talking over my typing.
good. I'm supposed to talk though, Roger.
But
I would have to say like this kind of has uh maybe kind of the same tones as the Stanley Kubrick film like Eyes Wide Shut as far as like symbolisms and stuff like
yeah.
that. But it's definitely more so about aliens than like a weird cult.
Yeah. Tom and the gang, they all never have seen this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You should definitely see this one. If you like Hammer films, this is really up there. I think it's one of yeah, it's a must see, especially if you like Hammer. It's Ancient Aliens before Ancient Aliens.
Yes.
I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens.
Look at her. She's like, "Oh, look, I do this all the time. I pretend I'm
Yeah.
washing dishes, but I'm playing with skulls and bones." Because she's like doing that like she's washing dishes.
I
Like,
know.
what the hell? Like, what was that? Like, oh dear, this
Yeah,
this
Tom
soap doesn't
Skin.
work on this bone like they told me in the advertisement, darling.
I would have to say, in my opinion, this is the most British Hammer film. Like it really
Oh
is.
yeah,
It's
I
super
agree.
British.
Did you say like when you were like watching the extras on your Blu-ray there, you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, this is extremely British.
Yes. Yeah, it was. I was poring over the bonus features to try to find fun facts to talk about tonight, but it was just like really like they're like, well, the wires on sets were green and one was orange, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I don't know if that's relevant.
Yeah, exactly.
And the schedule was very packed. I'm like, okay, cool. Can you get some
Well,
fun
yeah,
facts?
clearly you're on a movie set.
Yeah, I know. So I was like, all right, not much for me to find here.
I mean, shit, it gets packed for the haunts too. So
Yeah.
I can't imagine a full blown movie set
All right.
like what? It was packed? Are you kidding me? No way. His face right there.
Yeah, I love how creepy the door shuts. So I think this is one of the things. The reason why I like this film so much is it's got all this like creepy kind of. It's almost like a ghost film, like all this kind of supernatural stuff.
Yeah, that's why I
But
wish
it's
Mage was here to see this.
yeah, but it's like aliens though. So but
Mhm.
they find a way to synchronize them both perfectly. So it's so cool. I think
Ooh,
you're really gonna dig it.
a blue iguana. What are you gonna name it, 80?
Oh really?
And 80, let me
Cool.
know when you get your package. It did get shipped from my post office today. They were kind of backed up because we had a little bit of flooding, so it did get shipped out today. So let me know when you get it. It should be there in a couple days.
I like how this guy's like, well, the doors are not supposed to close on their own, sir.
He's like, that's enough constable work for me today. I'm gonna go to the
Yeah.
pub and just chill out with the rest of the townies. You guys are on your own.
So this is the same. If you remember Secret Chat and those who are watching, this is the kind of Catholic monk that's ended up killing Dracula in Dracula Prince of Darkness, who plays Quatermass.
Yes.
He also was in the Pirates of Blood River during Hammer's like pirate films, kind of their adventure films. He's also in the Devil Ship Pirates. So if you have seen those three other Hammer films, that is where he has you probably notice him from.
Secret message chat says, does her bright orange mean something?
She's Velma. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like I said, I want you guys to absorb this film.
Honestly, to me, this was one where like the colors didn't really like stand out like the other ones. You know what I mean? For me, anyway. Because to me, it's like kind of it's more cut and dry than their other ones for me, anyway.
I guess it's like the symbolisms. There are a lot of symbolisms in this, as there is like in Hammer films, but it's different.
Yeah, it's not like the other ones. Roger asks, how can you kill Dracula? He's already dead.
Well, we watched what, like 9 or 10 of them?
Yeah.
Every time they killed him, he just keeps coming back. No, I wouldn't say like what Mercy's saying. I wouldn't necessarily say that the clothing has any like symbolisms, because you'll notice so far there's a lot of grays and browns. Yeah. Like almost everybody's wearing like grays and browns and stuff like
your
that.
Average stuff. It's more so in everything else. So look everywhere else in this movie,
like
not
in the
just
background.
the clothing.
Like Hobbs Street, like there's a lot of like occult significance in this film. Like they like, and that's why I brought up Eyes Wide Shut. Like there's a lot of like, they double and quadruple down on occult symbolisms in this, and kind of like the origins of humanity and stuff like that.
Top of the Gang said that guy with the wires coming out of his head with that hat looks like he's one of those old-fashioned hair dryers. Yeah. Roger says he's just more dead. Yes, exactly. You have a hat like that with the wires?
I also think of like Clockwork Orange whenever you see the wire guys.
Yeah.
I expect him to start screaming like, not Logwood Van Beethoven, sir.
Yeah.
No.
It's okay, buddy. You can go to sleep. You're not missing much.
Oh, excuse me. That's
I
fine.
didn't mean for you to go to sleep. I'm talking
No,
to the
I know.
kid.
I got my coffee, so I'm waking up. But
I know.
but
I had like 2 of my teas just to have enough caffeine because I've been up since 4 in the morning.
oh wow, dang! I can't believe you're not tired yet.
Oh, I'm severely tired. I'm full of caffeine right now because the show must go on. That looks like Gary. Which one? Who looks like Gary? This guy with the beard?
or
Deadest.
yeah. So filming for this film took place in between like February and April of 1967, and the budget was basically 275 pounds. And this was the time period when Hammer was really basically kind of operating and working within associated British studios. And so they didn't really have a bigger space like they kind of had in other films. So you'll notice like the seat, like for example, like it's kind of been contained. We've got like the underground, subway, and we've got these like kind of tight claustrophobic, like anthropological rooms and stuff like that outside the normal Hammer films.
Oh my gosh. Dave says the statue with the big bald head looks like Gary.
Really?
Poor Gary. You're over here picking on it. Hi, Gary, if you watch this.
Yeah, we love you, Gary.
Oh my gosh.
But Les Bowie is more or less the special effects supervisor of this film. So if you're really into that, you might want to look into his career because he does a lot of really good practical effects.
Yeah.
And he basically believed that the film needed to be practical, and you'll see some also kind of really cool matte paintings
And
in the future.
I think that was a great choice too because yes, a film like this did need to be practical.
And Roger will like this, but almost all of the aliens in this are puppets. So
yeah, alien puppets, Roger. There you go.
yes,
We're finally watching the puppets that you so called needed us to see all the time.
Yes. So you can see if you are familiar with Tommyknockers, you could start seeing like, oh wow, they found the ship and now they're trying to get inside of it.
Let me check on Scrunch real quick, guys.
Weird things are going to start happening. Very much similarities. It's like, I'm trying to use my blowtorch here. It's not working, but I'm going to keep pressing onwards. Eventually it'll work. It's the British way. I think I would my mind would be blown if I saw something like that.
All right. That guy has a serious mustache. No, Mr. Scrunch.
He really does. I also think like even like on the little extras that we have here, like for the soldiers and everything, like their performances are still really good too. I think the acting on this is on next level for a Hammer film.
I do think they took their actor choice and acting more seriously with this one for sure. And you could tell they were trying to like go in like a strong direction. You know what I mean? Versus the other ones they're artsy, but like the extras, were just like extra pub person number 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Whereas like here, they're like, oh wow, they're actually doing something. Sleep. It's okay. You can go to sleep, buddy. Secret message chat says, I'm actually super into this, so if you don't hear from me in a while.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's fine. I will have to say this one definitely draws you in. It is a slow burn, but it's like one of those slow burns that actually just is so engaging that it kind of I don't know, like you might not think it's a slow burn, but that is if people who I have talked to that don't like this film,
Mm.
they have said like, well, I almost turned it off, but then it got really cool, and it's kind of didn't keep my interest. But for me,
Oh, they held
as
each other's hands so lovingly just there.
yeah, as soon as
Sorry.
I watched it, I was engaged because I love the whole alien kind of thing.
Yeah, I can't wait till we do the alien movies and show Mage.
Oh, I
Like,
know. Oh, and those are so disturbing too.
that's gonna be amazing. I wonder what he's gonna be like, because last time I showed him something disturbing, he just stared at the screen for a while and then just made eye contact with the camera. But to be fair, I did start him streaming with me when we watched The Beyond by Lucio Fulci, and that was like,
Oh, really? Yeah.
yeah, that was my bad. Oh no, not a circle.
Oh no, a circle within a circle, circleception. That's very much similar to like the yeah. Never mind. He's saying it on screen. Quit taking from me, Quatermass. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You'll start noticing a lot of symbols that are used within certain practices of magic and stuff like that. So this is really a cool film. I think. Oh, I'm so excited to show this one.
I think I've actually only watched this one maybe once before, so it's kind of like me refreshing my memory. I do remember it, but not really. So this is really good for me too. Like I can't wait to, notice things I didn't notice before.
Mm-hmm. Now the only thing that I can kind of maybe say, because we did, I would definitely say that the colors of everyone's costumes or outfits don't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah.
However, gray, is often associated with like neutrality or sophistication. So I guess if you want to kind of read into it really deep, you could say like, well, this is humanity thinking that they are at their peak, we are the most sophisticated out of all life forms on the planet and in the galaxy. And that we kind of are arrogant and know all things.
Yeah.
And then lo and behold, they find something that kind of brings them back down to, lowers their pride in a way.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like you just saw on the symbol, most of the symbols are more associated with that.
Dominic's like, that guy just posed like he was a freaking action figure from 1982. That guy's really into his role, guys. Come on. Your props where it's due. It sounds like I'm playing that game We Happy Few, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how this guy's like having a like super like mental breakdown right now. I don't want to be in the subway anymore, sir.
Yeah, please stop. You forgot to give me my paid lunch off. I'm not going back down there. Damn it.
She's like, Jinkies, you would have gotten away for it if it wasn't for me.
Yeah. It's completely my fault because I washed the skeletons wrong.
Oh my god.
It ended up summoning demon aliens.
Oh my god.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun.
Oh my god, he does. That man has a nose dimple.
Yeah, he does. There you go. I had to turn it up. I don't know why. That whole scene just sounded lower on my headset. There you go.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I'm scared to up it because then I'll be like super loud.
Yeah, especially like the music. I know. I hate.
Especially because like I'm streaming it from mine for us, so like it's blaring on my end. She's like, ah, yes, I knew exactly where this literature was because I was prepared for it all.
So, as this is taking place at Hobbs End or whatever, like it's more so in like English folklore or whatever. Hobbs is a nickname for the devil himself, and that's also where you get the kind of term hobgoblin and stuff like that, which is kind of, like fairy-like beings that are mischievous, like kind of mischievous evil spirits kind of thing. So it's so exciting. And see, even now they're like, well, there's ghosts. Household spirits.
She's like, I've had about 7 spirits today. So what are they meaning by household spirits?
They're like, are you sure it's just not Robin Hood? Because Hob is his nickname. Are you sure it's not man in tights in the ship?
Secret
like,
message says like, holy big book.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, the ancient tome says we're fucked. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, look, this old guy has big glasses. He needs a big book, guys. He can't see small font anymore. It happens to us all.
He's like, please go on. I don't know how to read. Thank you. Yes. I am a professor, but not of literature. I love this scene so much.
Me too. Just because it's kind of goofy, but not at the same time.
Yeah. I've always wanted to see a massive book like that.
Me too.
It'd be so cool. I wonder I'm sure it smells like other books, but I don't know.
It's probably really heavy too, but I really like the Sina books too. So I'm like, I kind of want to know.
I know. I'd just be in there. They're like, sir, stop sniffing the ancient manuscript. No,
you're getting high off the ancient manuscripts.
Yes, this is how I absorb the knowledge from the tome. He's like, I'm sorry, I don't care for Roman mythology. I'm leaving. How dare you? I'm Scottish.
He says you could summon Cthulhu with a book like that.
Yeah, for real. That would be awesome. I want to summon Cthulhu. That'd be sick. I'm sure nothing would go wrong.
Somebody in the secret message chat says, am I mistaken, or did Gills dress up like in corpse paint when I was scrolling fast on YouTube earlier?
Yeah, that's Emperor Melkor. He lives in the basement of my lagoon, and he's a bit of an elitist, but he's every once in a while when I'm asleep or he puts sleeping pills in my cherry Coke, he takes over my channel and reviews black metal albums. So I apologize if he offends you. It's definitely not me. He's in between jobs right now, and I'm just trying to be a good friend and let him have a place to stay. But he's about to get his ass kicked out if he doesn't start pulling his weight around here.
They said they were so confused because they just saw a giant face looking at him, and they scrolled really fast on YouTube. See, I told you your videos are on the homepage.
I know, it's awesome. Yeah, it's a new character here at the Lagoon. Hopefully, I can make a little short film or little shorts based upon an old script that I've written long ago.
I think you should.
I'm trying to alter it. It used to be more of like a goth kid, but I'm changing it into more like a black metal guy because I just think it's funnier. So far, I've gotten positive feedback from it. So.
I told you were scaring the film students.
Yeah.
That same person said that they will check those videos out later now that they know it's you.
Yeah, have a good time with it. Yeah. Yeah, I plan to have, most of my channel will primarily be me, but I want to kind of build like a little fun narrative around the Lagoon. So I'll have various other kind of characters, and it'll be me acting as these characters and doing stuff. So yeah, come check it all out and have a good time. He's like, don't worry, we here at Home Depot have the tools you need.
Yes, exactly.
Don't worry, it will work. I've tried this at home.
Yeah, he's like, it's all right. You don't need to be certified to run any of this.
No.
Just hop right in and screw it. That's fine. That is fine. Forget
He's
the
like,
fact that we hired
yeah,
professionals for this. Let's
yeah.
just go with it.
He's like, see, you're going too fast. That's why you're making the whole thing vibrate. Now just go slower this time and do it in a circular motion around the symbol. Yeah, see, I'd already be gone. I'd be like, you know what? But my pay grade, I'm out.
Tom of the gang says it looks like that soldier's enjoying it too much.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, finally.
You guys are great. Thank you for joining us on a Thursday.
Yeah. I'm glad you all showed up. Hopefully sometime soon my schedule can go back my schedule can go back to normal and I can join you guys back on Saturdays.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever it goes back, let me know and I'll just reschedule everything like we did.
I will.
No problem at all. It's quite quick the way that I set it up now. Haha, I'm a genius at it now.
Haha.
Secret message chat says the weird ship thing looks like one of my mom's old cooking pots from 1995. She bought from an infomercial.
Well, now you know the truth. It's alien technology.
That's why it was able to cook your pizza so fast.
Yeah.
That's what they don't tell you in those infomercials. Okay, her outfit is making me itch. It looks like it was like itchy. Like, look at it. It's like sticking up. Like the little hairs on the outfit is like sticking up against the man's suit.
Yeah. Oh. So there's quite a bit of if you are a Doctor Who fan, especially old school Doctor Who, you'll notice that there's quite a bit of like some of the extra characters in the background are definitely extras on that show, or like kind of side characters or main characters and like old school, 60s Doctor Who, because this is essentially, it was a television show, and it's so cool to see them or Hammer really take the risk and being like, well, let's take the TV show and make it a film, because sometimes if you do that you can screw up the story, or you can even make the story even better. So I've never seen the actual TV show. I'm sure I could pay some good money to get it on DVD or whatever, but for the most part I think that this is pretty much a cohesive enough narrative
right
to not have to watch the show, but I still would like it just for historical purposes.
80 says she has cats. That could explain it. What a nice effect that was.
Yeah, so cool.
Now they're all tripping balls.
Yes. And here we go. We see the aliens.
They're playing Alien Hollywood Squares.
Yes. Oh, look at the demons from hell. Are those antennas or are those horns? Yeah.
I like how that one soldier's just sitting there like, huh?
Yeah.
Did you just say something?
He's like, 80, so...
80 says he can get every Doctor Who if you want, Gills.
Oh, really? That'd be awesome. I've seen most of the first Doctor, but I know a lot of the second Doctor got lost in that BBC fire or whatever, but I've always wanted to see the second Doctor as well. But yeah, if you can get as much old school Doctor Who as possible, that'd be sick. I really want to see the Peter Cushing as Doctor Who, so if you can get that, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen that. Oh, look how cute it looks.
Yeah, look at that. Plastic. I believe that's the plastic one, or maybe it's silicone.
How you said that was like, yeah, look at that plastic.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I like how nobody's like, this isn't aliens. These are freaking puppets, bro.
Yeah, they're like, this isn't real. Look at this giant grasshopper. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, 80, it's the grasshopper that you lost in your house.
Yeah. It was secretly an alien from beyond time and space.
Yes.
what's Ancient Aliens dude? He's like the insectoid race.
Yes. I like how he's just like enjoying it. Like, I love this
Yeah.
group.
They're like,
Someone,
good thing the British government's not coming down and putting the black tape on everything.
yeah, this is perfectly fine. Look at him. He's just like, dude. Dude's like, don't get any of that goop on me, please.
Ugh, yeah.
I mean, come on. Back in the day, Nickelodeon would like purposely slime the
Yes.
green
Yeah, I was
goop.
about to say they just put it in like a cannon like Guar would and just shoot you with it.
Yes.
I can't imagine how much fun it would be to sculpt these little bastards though.
Oh yeah, that whole thing has to be great. Look how sweaty he is.
Yeah, he's like, my whole philosophical outlook is being changed. No.
He's like, I should have wore Old Spice.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh, what a great Old Spice commercial this is.
It was Jiminy Cricket, and I ain't Pinocchio. I hate that little bastard. I was raging like a maniac. I remember you telling me about that.
Oh yeah, there's nothing worse when a little cricket gets in your house and it just
You
keeps
can't
going.
find
Yeah,
them.
oh god. And it's like as soon as you get close to it, it stops.
Yeah.
And you're like, you bastard.
It's like,
You know, I'd have to say, because I know I get asked a lot about would I remake this film.
it's funny because that was the next question that popped
Yeah,
up.
really? Are you serious? Yes, I would have to say I don't necessarily think that this film needs to be remade because I think that it holds up. But I would like to remake it because of like the modern technology we have. I definitely wouldn't do CGI. I would love to go practical.
Yeah,
But I
but like,
definitely, yeah, it definitely could serve a remake, I would say.
yeah, I mean, I could see that because look how much further practical effects have come since this day.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see a remake with modern practical effects. If that
Yeah. And this film has really aged well. I mean, you know, there's so many cool I mean, you know, this is kind of the same kind of like Prometheus kind of dealt with these kind of topics about ancient alien beings before humanity and stuff like that. So those kind of plot lines are still really much engaging even in our time. So, you know, this was definitely kind of like nobody had really kind of had this kind of thought process of this because you like if you think about it, you had H.G. Wells, you had War of the Worlds, and what's that movie about the moon or whatever. So you know, this is definitely more horror. And I would definitely love to remake this one, for sure. Because just think about how, like, this is still pretty gross, but like with modern practical effects, you could make this so much more gnarly.
Think
You know,
of how much more slimier it could be, and make it
yeah,
more like make it look like the puppet is actually like real. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, although for this time frame, I have to say they do look realistic.
Yeah, for like the 60s, this is
Yeah.
amazing. You know, like this blew people's mind back then and scared the death out of them.
Have your pink face. Here you go, buddy.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Now, like how they're just like, yes, put it in some cream soda, we're fine.
The guy's like, why don't we fry it and see what it tastes like?
Somebody said they thought this guy was tasting it. I can see why, because he's putting the device next to his mouth.
Let's put some spices on it, soak it in some brandy, and then try it.
And that's how KFC was born.
The secret recipe is insectoid aliens.
Yes. Somebody says, no, dip it in wine milk.
Yeah, wine milk, yeah. Oh, so gross.
This is so great.
I know, I love that. I just nerd out from all the practical.
That's like a great latex job too, to where it's not
really
like so bad, but it's just right to do what they needed to do for the eye here.
Yeah. And see, it's cool how they like, you know, it kind of like from this angle, it looks like a demon, you know, your stereotypical horn demon thing. I just love how geniusly written this is. And I guess you could say, it is kind of Lovecraftian in the
Mm-hmm.
sense
Mm-hmm.
that ancient history is now being brought up and humanity can't perceive them, so they just automatically associate it being demonic or from the
Yes.
established religions. It's so cool. Like, this is definitely the only kind of like Lovecraftian hammer that has been made until the new one comes out, which I'm super stoked for. And don't worry, I'll definitely review that on the channel, and I'm sure as soon as we can, we're going to show it on the panel. So it's a Martian from Mars. I like how they're automatically like it's from Mars.
Yeah, like we're not even gonna question it. Duh, it's in
No,
the name. Martian,
yeah,
Mars.
Martian, yeah.
It's not called a Venetian. I like that he's like almost running into her when he said those lines. I wonder if that was like a half-assed blooper, but it still worked enough that they kept it in.
Yeah. Also, Barbara Shelley was also in the Gorgon. She was the sister of Medusa. So it's cool to see that the most, are reoccurring Hammer Girl in this film for sure.
Yeah.
It's bittersweet. I hate that this is getting close to being halfway done because it's like, no,
I know.
we need more Hammer. If a double decker bus crashes into us, to die by your
Somebody
side.
said there's a lot of nice cars in this movie.
Yeah. So in they so I don't know if anybody's seen the movie Life Force or whatever. But
Sounds familiar.
it's kind of it's like vampires, but they're
Yep.
aliens,
Yep.
and
I remember.
it's more or less kind of a soft remake of this film, but instead of insectoid aliens, it's like vampires.
Gotcha.
Um,
I never noticed that actually.
yeah,
Cool.
so you can see like this film really inspired so many other like sci-fi horror films after it. And
Uh,
it's bizarre because not many people have seen this film,
right.
especially in America, unless you were alive when this first came out over here.
Yeah. Secret message chat says I actually like this sci-fi more than the horror, and I'm glad that there was a sci-fi in here. I'm more of a
Mm-hmm.
sci-fi nerd, so this is right up my alley. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. That's why I had to show this one.
Oh yeah,
It's
we couldn't have ended without it. His
no,
eyes are very uneven, or the way the camera is making him look is
yeah.
very weird.
I mean, there's definitely not a shared Hammer universe, but if
Yeah.
you want to have your own kind of head canon, you could say yeah. And that's why I always like if I do have a Hammer horror movie marathon, I try to watch the films in order of as they happen, like historically timelines wise. And I think that this is like I always ended on this one, and it synchronizes perfectly because it kind of collects it all and comes full circle. And it's ironic because they use all the circle symbolism in
Yeah.
this film too.
Hello, Sam.
What's up, Sam? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Tom says, "Why do I feel like this bearded guy is gonna just tell me that he has an island full of dinosaurs that he wants me to check out?"
Na, na, na,
Don't worry, guys. We will be doing the Jurassic Park films as well.
Yeah,
And maybe
and
can't wait for that.
this and in like what is the Dominion one where they have the giant crickets or grasshoppers?
Yes.
So now that even comes full circle in that.
It does. See? See, it's because of this movie.
Oh. So this film was, even though, as I mentioned earlier, it didn't necessarily fully make its money back until 2023 with like DVD and VHS and all that kind of home media. But it was a success enough that they were like, you know what, we're going to make another one. But unfortunately, the script that was written never really went past preliminary discussions.
Yeah.
And the fourth Quatermass story ended up becoming a serial broadcast on ITV television in 1979.
Hey,
And
Nolan.
there was a limited cinema release of it called the Quatermass Conclusion. But for the most part, I would say this is a good conclusion to the original film trilogy.
Yeah.
And then they also tried to bring this back, I believe, in the late 90s, early 2000s, because they were like, well, let's kind of update it or whatever. But there was a lot of legal issues involving Quatermass with Warner Brothers and stuff like that. So it's kind of trapped in that weird loophole of legal rights.
Right.
Which is a shame because this was a big thing in England, and BBC. It was as equally as popular as Doctor Who back then.
Somebody says the soldier guy has the easiest role. Once in a while he has a line, the next he just stands and stares at people.
Yeah. What's up, Nolan? Did you just get out of Superman? He's like, my job is to draw lines on this map over here. You see it?
Yes. You see
I am the best penmanship that you have ever seen.
The lines and the red tape. Fantastic. There's a lot of red tape in this as well. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of red tape.
I know. I never really realized that till now.
Even that lady's red hat in the beginning there was taped red. Yeah. What is going on?
And look at the tape, the random tape on the moon there.
Yeah. What the hell? Maybe there is symbolism in the tape. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, there's no such thing as aliens. And this is, this definitely would happen. If the freaking government found aliens, they'd be like, no, that's not real.
Yes.
That's not. Pay no attention to the insectoid grasshoppers.
You can't eat your hand, buddy, no matter how hard you try.
I will, 80. I need to watch that. I've just been really busy writing and making videos and stuff. And yes, I am still working on the deep dive. I know I've been talking about it, but I think that video is going to be over an hour long, which it should be. So it'll be a really special video. But for the meantime, you got my Melkor stuff, my Gill stuff, my video game streams and stuff like that. And then I will also review The Strain, because I'm disappointed that I'm not able to actually be on the panel and watch all that with you guys, because I was having a blast watching that show. It's great. I love vampire stuff. So
he says hi to you too, 80. He's fighting his sleep right now. So
our theater doesn't have $1 hot dogs anymore. Really? What are they, $2?
They're $19 now.
Yeah, I know. And it changed its name again. We have this theater near us, Mercy, and every other month, or at least every other year, it has a different name. So it's
that's weird.
When you try to look up it online to buy tickets, it's it doesn't exist. And so
that's very weird and annoying, to be honest.
It is. It really is. It's awful. But it's such a cool place. Superman 10 out of 10. See, that's what I'm hearing, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to see it. I've heard it's for comic nerds. I've heard that normies will probably still enjoy it, but not get all the same value as us comic book fans. So I'm really stoked for it. They don't have hot dogs at all anymore? How could it be a theater? It's blasphemy.
There has to be hot dogs. Even our drive-in theater has hot dogs.
Yeah. They're sorry, we only have popcorn.
Who wants that shit?
You don't have cotton candy? No. We have candy though. What is it? Hot tamales.
This guy's facial expression is priceless.
Now, I would have to say I would love to see this film in theaters. I just feel like this on the big screen would be really epic.
Oh,
I,
absolutely. I would like to see it at the drive-in too, because like just have that speaker without people on their phones. Because I know
yes.
up here, people are on their phones too much in our theaters. Oh wow, these effects in my headphones are awesome.
Yeah, I was about to say I have my surround sound headset on, and it's just like I'm like, oh my god, it's in the room. I'm freaking out.
I thought this thunderstorm I was getting an alert on was starting.
What? They got rid of the Powerade and monsters? Whoa, dude.
They're trying to make you guys be healthy. Time
Time.
check. 58:27, my friend. Here, I'll put that in here for you.
So see, here we have I love how it's like poltergeist activity.
Yes.
You know, it's just so scary.
I like it too because you're like you don't know what the heck's going on, you know.
And I think that that's why, like for me, like especially like when you read like Lovecraft stuff, it's scary because it seems kind of like your traditional like demonic activity,
Mm-hmm.
but it's so like alien and unknowable that it like transcends it. So it's like, well, if I pray, nothing will happen because it's not really something of supernatural. You know, it's like a cosmic horror thing. And so I think this brilliantly captures that.
Yes, I agree.
You know, what's his name? Russell Crowe showing up on his little scooter probably wouldn't do too much on this film. Although I'd love to see it.
Secret message chat says it's a shame that we can't interview the people that used to work on these films. They're probably all gone now, right?
Yeah, probably.
I would think so because they all look elderly. Well, not really elderly, but they're like up there. They're pretty up there.
Now, one thing I do know that I did watch from the bonus features, which is really cool, and it was pretty much the only thing of actual substance that I could share besides the different colors of the wires that they use to hook up to the cameras.
Yeah, we love the wires. The wire lore is where it's at.
Is the special effects artist said that there were so many different takes that they had to do, especially when it came with like the insectoid aliens, like that scene where they were dissecting them. They said that they had to do like so many takes, and you know that's like a 4-second scene almost. But imagine having to like 2 days to film all that.
And the actors and actresses getting annoyed too.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh yes, let's take a casual stroll right now.
Yeah.
This is Gills and Mrs. Gills on their date night.
Yeah. Well, we saw alien beings. And here we go. You know, it wouldn't be a Hammer film without Gothic architecture or some kind of Catholic cathedral with all that kind of Gothic imagery with candelabras. You know, you still, even in this, in its sci-fi elements, you get it. And it's just so perfection.
Somebody in the CMR show, this is like, hold on. If I can stop being tongue-tied today. Sorry, guys. I've been up long. Somebody said that it's kind of like a little bit of Dracula-esque right now.
Yes. Yeah. It really is. That's why I was like, it's so beautifully written.
It is.
And I like how the priest is like, I am scared.
Yeah, the priest is like, shit, Dracula's been here, Peter Cushing was here, now you guys, it's fine, it's fine.
He's like, perhaps try a shotgun on the insects.
Yes.
He's like, all I can do is bless the ammunition in the gun. Good day.
Yes. Now get out.
Yeah.
I've had enough riffraff. The werewolves will come tomorrow night at 5.
Yeah. You see what's his name from American Werewolf of London running across naked? I need to close.
Yes, exactly. Someone in Secret Message chat said, what, no town pub in this one?
I don't think so. I don't even think they even say we should have some brandy, which is almost heresy for a Hammer film. But
they were too busy being like all about these crickets.
yeah.
Okay, as crazy as his facial expressions are, I really do think this is a really good acting job, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
it is kind of hard to take serious, though.
yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to put myself in the position of that, like, year that it came out. You know what I mean? Like that's like crazy eyes and everything. Like that's some kid stuff now, but like back then they were probably like, what in the?
It almost looks like he just got back from the dentist and had too much laughing gas, and he had to like try to act super scared, but he's still happy because the medicine's still in his system.
Yes. 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna check out the schedule. He's almost asleep.
Yes. Such a cool scene here. And just look, I mean, if you look at it from like a practical sense, you know, as a set, like just it's very basic setup, but like it looks so good on screen. And I love how the camera just follows. You know, it's just I really feel like this whole chapel scene or cathedral scene, excuse me, is brilliantly shot. And I love like you look at the color schemes, it contrasts like the green they're wearing with the green of the ordinary time of the banners and stuff like that. It's just so perfect. Like his tie's green matches the green of the banner. It's just so awesome. You know, Arthur Grant, you know, is a great cinematographer. And he's you know, Jack Asher and all that, I think is the best or whatever. You know, Terrence Fisher and Jack Asher are the power, you know, hammer power duo combo. But Arthur Grant is also really phenomenal on his own, especially when he's working with Terrence. Like, I feel like, you know, the way Terrence Fisher's directing style was really kind of enhanced Arthur. But you could see this is not Terrence Fisher as director, but Arthur Grant still has that keen eye for color schemes and patterns. It's just phenomenal.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, you're gonna okay. 80 says I'm getting a blue iguana and I'm naming it Godzilla. That is awesome.
That is awesome. You do need a pet.
Yeah, animals are fun.
I look forward to hearing about Zilla.
Me too. Side note, I really want that old retro TV right there.
I was just about to say, I want that for my collection. Oh, that guy's still there. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
What the hell has he been doing all these weeks? They're all like, doing work, and he's just been sitting there.
I am trying to become Professor Xavier.
That's what Elon does behind the scenes at X.
He's like, I will be Grok 5 now.
Yes. I can't let Grok 3 turn on me again.
Oh. Oh, that's yeah.
Oh, life.
It's so bizarre.
Life is great. Oh, nice, 80.
Oh,
when do you get them? Somebody secret message chat said the guy with the glasses there kind of reminded them of Jeffrey Combs.
Yeah, he does. I never really noticed that. Wow. Oh my God, it's Herbert West. Look at him. He's like, where's Dan? I found the formula. That's where the green fluid's from. Is from these grasshopper aliens. Yes. Oh my God.
I can't wait to show Reanimator to me.
Oh, I can't either. I love those movies. I even like the third one, even though it's definitely
different yeah, tone, absolutely. It's weird and bonkers. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's so over the top. I wish that they would make one more. I wish that they would just come back and just like maybe Herbert finally crack the code and beat Death, but it still somehow ends up going wrong. But yes. I'd love it.
That'd be fantastic. Oh God, more
I'm
people.
gonna write it and send it to him, and hopefully he'll do it.
More of these people being hooked up. What have you guys been doing this whole time?
I like how they're gonna try to psychically speak to the dead aliens.
Oh, nice, 80. I can't wait for you to get them.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. All the chats came in. Oh, for the iguana?
Yeah, I hope Spot's doing well, 80. Somebody says it's the girl in the green dress. It looks like she just took her curtains off the wall and put armholes in it.
Yeah, it does.
All right, Jeffrey, get to the bottom of
Oh
this.
my god, I really cannot unsee that. Oh my god. Oh,
at least it's better than when they pointed out discount Woody Harrelson and
I
all that
know.
stuff.
My
Oh my
god.
god, I can't. I went back to show my husband those movies and I can't unsee it, and I'm just like, no.
The Kiss of the Vampire.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
He's like, why won't it happen to me?
He's like, I'm getting a message. What does it say? I don't know. It says 011000011.
Yes. Oh, good, 80. I'm glad. They're like, damn, this new album that Melkor said was great, man. He wasn't kidding.
It sounds like shit. You can barely hear anything. It's perfect.
Yes. He's like, no, I didn't. I forgot to hit record this whole time. Oh That's okay, Nolan. I'm pretty sure my old tweets are probably cringe too. I don't even remember.
Yeah, man. That's why I got off on Facebook, because like when you're young and dumb, you say stuff and then you get older and you're like, wow, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Previous generations got to say stupid stuff and then never had to face consequences because they didn't post it all online.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I can't handle this rock and roll.
He's like, we need more tinfoil.
Yes. This new Ozzy album's insane.
Yeah. Huh. Sharon. Oh my god. No, they're gonna take the woman.
Oh my gosh. I forgot. I keep forgetting that. I'm gonna not. How about this? How about this?
Oh, does that person need our social security number as well?
I just stopped streaming to Kick right now. I would stream on X, but I have to pay for premium, but I have to wait till tomorrow. So.
Yeah. Oh my god. So I just want everybody in secret chat and just everyone who else is viewing along. This is one of the scenes that caused it to become X-rated. Now think about Terrifier. So you can see how much times have changed in cinema. But this was enough to justify an X rating, and then one of the final scenes of the film, which I'll bring up when we get there. They need what's her name from Poltergeist. Carolyn! This subway is clean. Then that weird, awkward preacher shows up. God is in his holy temple. I need to speak to Carolyn now.
Sorry, I had to mute myself because.
Oh, you're good.
Wyatt, he does this thing now where like he fights his sleep and he likes to like screech before he goes to sleep. It's absolutely terrifying.
Aw.
Yeah, but.
Aw, there he goes.
Yep.
Putting in his 2 cents.
He's perfectly fine too. Like there's nothing like. It's just he likes to screech now before he like tries to drift to sleep.
I like the one thing that I think is so cool about this film is how like the aliens are able to, it's kind of like how we have like hard drives in our computers or stuff that can hold memories and photos and stuff, but they are able to do it like telekinetically through their own like brains and stuff like that, and then they're able to harness these memories and still put it on like a projector. So here we go. This is the scene that justified X rating, or one of them, and look how intense this is.
It's very intense.
But you can I just imagine a bunch of like British people, producers in a room being like, "Oh, it's
yeah,
it's violence."
If you guys hear White in the background, he's currently trying to swallow his hand, and he doesn't understand he can't physically do that. So he is perfectly okay. He's just trying to like go to sleep, and he always has this habit of doing that. So,
aww. It's just like when you try to show your friends your black metal demo tape. And
that was the perfect expression for after what you just said. She just face palms after you said that. Oh my gosh, perfect timing.
So this is why you haven't worked for over 3 months. Yeah, isn't it great? No, I couldn't. Yeah, wasn't that brutal, guys? That needs to be, that's X-rated right there. Wasn't that wild? Now I wish I could go back in time and show them like the bath or the shower scene in Terrifier 3 to the same people that said that this needed to be X-rated. I don't care if I'd screw up the timeline. I'd do it. They were like, we can't show aliens committing genocide against each other on screen. That's X-rated. Yeah. I was waiting for somebody to bring up insect boobs. It's like, wow, how is this a Hammer film? We haven't seen any breasts. We haven't seen any Hammer or any Brandy. We have seen Gothic architecture, so there's that. And we've seen crucifixes, okay, and weird supernatural stuff. But there's been none of the other staples of Hammer. But I really feel like it's done on purpose because I really, like I said earlier, I feel like this is kind of like a commentary basically on, honestly, like British society at the time post-war.
Yes.
And just feeling like sophisticated, like, we've reached the pinnacle of our technology, our morality, our ethics, all this stuff, and then yet you find something that is so ancient and associated with what would be considered kind of like outdated beliefs like the devil and Satan and stuff like that, but it transcends it and it still affirms those kind of beliefs, but it's alien, so it's just so cool.
Those giant cameras.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being a camera guy back then? That had to suck.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that had to suck.
It would.
They were probably so heavy, and then you had to set up the tripod sometimes.
Imagine accidentally dropping it too.
Oh, I know. Oh my gosh, that must have been expensive.
Because accidents happen, but it's like, dang.
Yeah.
Imagine being the guy with the fan that's always having to blow everything on.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Good thing none of them are wearing wigs.
Yeah, like the previous movies. Oh my gosh. We'd be in so much trouble.
Yeah.
We, as if we're in the movie, they'd be in so much trouble. Somebody says, why did that one beetle be in this movie?
He's like, I want to hold your hand.
Look at the emo guy in the background. He's like, wait, I'm
Yeah,
getting
I
like
know.
inspiration for my next album, man. It's on SoundCloud.
Tonight will be the night of aliens attack me. Over again.
You'd think after the first time they would learn to like stop messing with these things.
Yeah.
But it does like depict human nature, how like you never want to stop. You're always curious about stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, that guy saw too much. He felt his sanity check.
He did.
Again, Velma. It's just so weird how she looks like Velma throughout this whole film. She's even got like the whole like turtleneck thing going on, and it's orange. It's just wild to me.
She's been orange this whole time, except for what that green dress somebody said looked like her.
And then she was wearing glasses earlier, right? And now she doesn't even have them on because they were probably somewhere like, yeah, it's too much like Scooby Doo. Sorry, we gotta.
They're like, screw this.
Yes, can you hear me? What about now?
No.
Yes.
I told you the pizza had to be here in 30 minutes. Yeah. She's like, wait, there's lights? I could have been using lights this whole time.
She's like, Fred, I found the mystery.
Oh my gosh.
Miss Velma, you need to stand away. This belongs to the British government now.
Yes.
Yes, he is. My favorite drummer of all time is Ringo because he definitely knows how to play the drums. My favorite music video of the Beatles is when he's not playing the drums at all, but holding an umbrella in the background.
That's drumming real hard.
Yeah. I gotta have some mad respect for him just riding on that fame train all the way.
Hey, you know what? He got paid all that money just to be there.
I know. I like how it should say BBC, but it's ABC.
Yeah. Yeah, because I love the old screens in this movie, though.
I do too.
Like, I just want to collect them all. Like, hey, they are in a pub, guys.
Yeah, there we go.
This lady's lit. Look at her.
She's like this, my friend.
She's like, wait, we're in a movie? I thought this was like a real pub for a minute. Like,
this guy's like, I have found the key to life. I have harnessed their blood, and I can reanimate the dead.
Yes. Trust me, I have these thick-rimmed glasses and a microphone. You're fine.
Oh, is this Tron?
Yes.
Yeah, like the freaking government would allow you to broadcast alien corpses on TV.
Oh my gosh, no.
This movie's bullshit! No, I'm just kidding.
It is.
Getting all mad.
No, this is a real documentary from back in the day.
Yes, this is facts.
Everything happened. Canceled.
Yeah.
Because we're promoting false doctrine.
Oh my god. Oh!
Why do they keep going near it? Just stop.
That escalated very quickly.
Like, why? Like, I don't understand. Like, why is everybody down there? Why are they even keep messing it? Robert Plant showed up and quietly set up a shelter for the flood victims yesterday. Aw, that's nice of him.
Cool.
Did you get a lot of flooding out there, Edie? We have mini floods right here lately.
No, not the film. The ABC shouldn't have to pay for any of this.
Yes.
Hopefully they have insurance, but I don't know if alien technology is covered on their insurance plan. Yeah, look at those map paintings.
Yes.
I like how that cop's like, get back in there. Everyone's like,
do your job.
We're hauling ass.
It's as if like everybody's not just running out terrified or something.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. This poor guy. He's like, ah, damn. I just gotta leave the camera at this point.
Yeah. No, that's so cool.
It is. See the dangers of those old cameras. Now you can't save your friend.
Mm-mm. That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine if you dropped that bad boy back then.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
like it fell on you. It could like break your freaking ribs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Really?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm up in the mountains too, so we don't really like get the flooding, but we get like little floods.
She's like, Scooby, where are you?
She's like, hey, it's playing my jam. Like, guys, do you clearly not see it's kind of weird how she's attracted to the weird ship thingy?
Yeah.
Like, you're not questioning this?
Maybe she's into the aliens.
She's like, they're playing my song.
Oh, yeah. Talk about bad luck.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, there we go. You get a little. You guys see the shot of Brandy in the background? There we go.
Yep.
So it's a Hammer film.
Yep, it had to be there. It's a requirement.
Yeah.
Hammer Girls and Brandy are a requirement for Hammer Horror. That's it. That's all you need. Now you can make your own at home.
Yeah. I like how this dude's like, at ease! We must stand properly, we're British.
Yes.
Even in the face of absolute defeat and death and alien victory, we will never stop standing straight.
Yes. He's like, I'm going home, guys. Stop bothering me.
This dude's just like, I worship you now. He's like, oh, so they're aliens. He's like a little slow.
Yeah.
Late to the whole thing.
But yeah, he gets it now.
The Brandy in the bushes. Hell yeah, 80. Okay, if everyone would just stay calm, we will all get our Black Friday sales soon.
Yes, you'll be fine. All those discounted socks, you'll be fine. Ah, yes. When in doubt, go into a bar.
Yeah. Well, it's the end of the world. It's time to drink whiskey straight from the bottle.
Yeah.
Whoa, I thought he was about to kiss him there for a second.
I know, that was a very strange.
He's like, I have something to tell you, Quatermass. Your beard is so beautiful. All right. Is he going to offer him brandy? Whoa.
Yeah, that got strange. He didn't buy him dinner first to say that.
No. Yeah. Yeah, come in here and I'm going to look at you in the eyes and I'll get that inside of you. Yes.
Yes.
It's like,
You're like, sir, this is a sci-fi film. Oh, sorry, wrong set. Sorry, I'm really tired.
Yeah, no, it's great.
My jokes are going off the wall. I blame my husband for the jokes we had in the pre-show.
Yeah.
We can't repeat them on the line.
Oh, that's so great, though.
It really was.
I've been trying so hard not to just get us all banned instantly.
I know, it sucks. We need to become successful on YouTube so that way we can like make a total like free speech platform where anything bonkers goes.
It's Hammer Stream Rated X for real.
Yeah, homoerotic hammer.
Whoa!
What a neat effect.
So pretty good gore effect. So that's also another scene that's, you know, justify the X rating.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And
Nothing
then, of
to
course,
say
the
here,
final
folks.
one. He's like, there's a reptile woman in there. Run. It's just like all the Hammer movies coming together.
Yeah, yeah. All the people from the bushes are running to the town now.
Yeah. They're like, there's satanic rites being performed in that other building.
Yes.
Christopher Lee comes running out.
I'm surprised Christopher Lee wasn't thought of for this movie, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like as what, just even like an extra or whatever, like in that room or something. Yeah,
Yeah, just
weird.
to like, as some sort of like somebody warning them about something or something. You know what I mean? Because he knew a bunch of lore as a real person too.
Yeah, it's kind of, that's why I say this is kind of a unique one, because you don't get Peter Cushing, you don't get Christopher Lee. It's just kind of like it's the only one you get is our Hammer girl.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, because he was in some of the other ones. But
yes, starring this guy and our Hammer girl.
This dude and this chick and Hammer. Yeah, that's all you need to know. I like how he's just like, dude, it's still the devil, just not how we thought.
Someone in the secret message chat says this one might actually top the first pick that I was originally going to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at you guys learning and loving Hammer.
Oh, I wanted us to go out with a bang. I mean, we started pretty strong. I debated ending with The Devil Rides Out, but I was like, no, I think this would be a better one to end on. So.
Yeah, because The Devil Rides Out was a very good opener for everything, because it's kind of like strong, but at the same time. And the Hammer girl didn't wear baby blue. No, she's all over the place this time.
Nah, she's just basically Dollar General Velma throughout this whole thing. Or the British version of Velma.
So why are the choir boys on the doorstep?
Yeah.
It's not Christmas time.
We bring you party. They keep singing as the whole environment destroyed around.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, God. That's violent. Good.
You know what? That guy was really good with the rhythm of his lines just there.
Yeah.
That could have been a disaster. However, he kind of aced the whole rhythm to send the message home.
Dang.
Someone said, do you think that they used models to do these scenes?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they're really well done.
It's always fun to do that too, blow up a bunch of miniatures. Yeah. I used to do that all the time. It would drive my family nuts. They're like, why do you go through the trouble of building these things to destroy them? I'm like, leave me alone.
And to think too, also imagine being the artists that have to build it, and then the director's like, well, we need to do another take. And then they have to rebuild it again. Oh my God. So here is, again, another reason why this got an X rating, because this was considered hyper satanic. So therefore, X rated.
Somebody said this reminds them of Faust a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good call. He's like, don't get your suit wet, sir.
Yeah. So again, not to sound like a broken record or whatever, but it's just so cool to see how they're tying the whole alien thing with the devil and everything. It's just so cool. It's creepy too. It's scary if you think about it.
We must not look into its eyes.
Yeah.
It's going to start singing Careless Whisper to us and taking us down to hell.
Yeah.
He's like, I love how we can finish each other's sentences.
Yes. He's like, do you think after we do this, we could maybe hang out at the pub again?
Yes, sir.
We can have some fish and sticks, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sure. Let me go get the iron. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Gives him the wrong number.
Yeah.
Gives him Jenny's number from that song.
Yeah. And here comes Velma.
She's like, "Oh, my friend."
She starts dancing around like a witch.
Yeah. She has like zero fear, and they're all like running around like little girls.
Yeah. That alien's like, sup, bro? Guys got a nice town here. It's a shame that it's all being destroyed.
I can't read that comment because it's so all over the place, guys. I'm already not like all there tonight because I'm tired. So
Aww.
if you could try to write that better, thank you.
It'd be hilarious if he gets all the way up here and throws iron at it and it doesn't work. He's like, damn it.
Yeah. Okay. I could see why Gills would want to make this with fresh, modern, practical effects. It definitely sparks some curiosity to me on how they did this back then as well. I'm definitely going to look up the older SFX artists. I think I really need to look into that. Thank you so much.
Yes. Yeah. And if you think about, like this is the 60s, so this is way ahead of its time, even for them. So you can imagine watching this back in the day, and this scared the crap out of people too, And I still think, I mean, it's not necessarily like horror, it's more like sci-fi horror.
Yeah.
But I still think it's pretty scary,
Oh,
it's still pretty creepy to think about, aliens being like this.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want a Scooby snack.
I promise, guys, next Thursday, I have no appointments. I'll be more wide awake.
Hey, you're drunk, Velma. It's time to go back to the Mystery Mobile.
Time to take you home. The other guy kept inviting me to the pub and talking about fish sticks and everything.
Yeah. If I would remake this, I'd ruin it and just have him have googly eyes. I'd hype it up, and then the final shot is just really terrible, like
it's just you
channel.
with the Gills mask and the googly eyes on it.
With like what's the little devil horns that you wear to keep your hair back or whatever?
Yeah. The headband.
Yeah. He's like, have some iron. Fuck you, ghost, alien, demon, Satan, whatever you are.
Like, I'm looking you in the eye and I am taking you down.
Oh!
Man, it looks like you're not going to pub together.
You're fire! You're fire! Well, he's like, thank God.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell him no.
And I don't have to help him. It's fine. I was just pretending to care. Marshall.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Walking away like it's some sort of music video when middle-aged people made pop music.
Yeah.
He's singing about his divorce or something.
Oh, God. Yeah. No, it's great.
I love how they're just like, this is the ending?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like, they're like, what?
But I mean, I like how it's just over, because it just kind of leaves you with this, like, I mean, if you think about it, your entire worldview would just be totally changed and destroyed. And it leaves it in a horror kind of ending where it's like, okay, well, what do we do now? We have to rebuild half of the city. And
it also leaves it to where it's like, did they actually complete the mission too? Because it doesn't really close that out. And it just stopped it.
What if there's still more of those aliens out there?
Yeah.
And who knows if they accidentally messed around with that ship, it could have sent out a distress beacon. So
Mhm.
that's like the cosmic horror of it is like, you're not alone and the aliens don't really care about you
Yeah.
or they want to destroy you. It's so I think it's a perfect ending and a perfect Hammer film to end our awesome epic marathon on. So
80 says that ending reminded me of Ghostbusters.
yeah, that's fair. But you can see the lasting influence that this film has had on so many different other films,
Oh, absolutely.
stories, novels, all that kind of good stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So what
Well,
everybody think?
I was just about to say, what did everybody think? We have a couple people saying it was better than they thought they were going to have it be for them. They thought it was going to be kind of in between there. Um,
That's fair.
hold on, I'm trying to scroll. Somebody else says that they actually like this one 10 out of 10.
All right.
They enjoy the practical effects and how like they were treating the human nature aspect of it.
Yes, I
So I
agree. I think
agree. I
awesome.
agree. That was really good. And let's see. We have another one that's saying it definitely replaced my top Hammer horror pick. My
Okay.
top 5 are Quatermass, Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, The Devil Rides Out, The Curse of Frankenstein, and Frankenstein Creates Woman.
Oh, good.
That's a new
That's a good
one.
list. Yeah, it's a good list though. Agree.
Yeah. What did everybody else? What else
Yeah.
do you guys have
Yeah.
for us?
And it's
Uh,
okay if you didn't like it. I mean, it
yeah,
is
yeah,
what it
yeah.
is.
You don't have to like. You don't have to agree with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
That's it's. It's all about discussion over here. Somebody actually put for their top 5. They have the reptile, the gorgon,
Yeah.
the devil rides out, Quatermass, and the Curse of Frankenstein.
Nice. I'm glad to see the reptile getting some love. I mean, it definitely is
Mhm.
pretty cheesy, but like I feel like that's what makes it awesome.
They
So I'm
said
glad.
they loved the cheese in it and it
Yes.
inspired them to get creating, even though they're not a pro at it yet, it helped them, want to
Hey,
get started. So I could
exactly.
see that. Yeah. See, even the
Yeah.
cheesiest of films always
Yeah.
have something to them. So that's why I like to give them a shot because, like, while they may not be the best, there are elements of it where you're like, wow, I can actually do that. How can I tweak that and make it better? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So
Yeah, for sure.
this was somebody says The Devil Rides Out is my top fave.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
hard to beat that one. I can't deny.
Number 2 is Plague of Zombies.
All right. Yes, that's also very good. Hate that
Number
I missed that, but date night
that,
with the wife.
I think that was the one that Nolan was going crazy about too. He actually
Yeah.
enjoyed that one. 3 Twins of Evil.
Yes. Good
Um,
choice.
4 Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, and 5 Satanic Rites of Dracula.
All right. That's a good list. Strong
80
list.
says which one was the Kung Fu one?
The Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires.
Yeah. Is that your favorite, 80?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
He's like, that's the best one. The rest are freaking trash. They're
Yeah.
garbage. They're not even mid. They're just
That
unwatchable.
I'm so glad we showed that one though
I
because
am
it's so
too.
fun and weird and
Yeah.
it like if you have a weird idea you never know
Yeah. I've never not had fun watching that film. I'll just
yeah
say
it's not I feel
it's
like it's not meant to be taken seriously even
yeah.
though Peter Cushing was trying to make it serious. Like
Yes.
how can
Yeah.
you take it serious when there's guys in the background going
Yeah.
like
It's kind of like the reptile. It's pretty
yes.
cheesy, but like it's one of those films where no matter what, even if I'm sad or depressed, I put it on, I have a
Mhm.
great time and it makes me happy. And so it's just you can't go wrong with movies like that.
80s that it's your favorite one because that'd be awesome. Okay, somebody else says, Die, Die, My Darling for
All
number
right.
1.
Really? Okay, cool. Awesome.
Number 2, Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. People really liked
Yeah,
that one.
I
And
know.
they actually asked if we can revisit that one in the future because
Yes,
they
I'd
would
love
love to
to.
watch it
I
again.
would love to revisit it
Me
too.
too. Number 3, we have the reptile. Number 4,
Okay.
they're putting Quatermass. And number 5, Yep, they kind of trailed off there. Hold on, let me see. Devil Rides Out. See, everybody
Okay.
loves that one. That
Yeah,
one's like really popular on
it
here.
is, and I would just die and love to, or excuse me, I wouldn't die. I would love to kill to remake The Devil Rides Out.
Yeah.
I would. It wouldn't be the same without Christopher Lee, of course, but I think if
Yeah.
you based it more upon the novel and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and bring those scary demons, it'd be awesome.
Someone says I couldn't get over how they just took each other's cars when The Devil Rides Out. So.
No, yeah. If I remade it, I'd leave that in. It's just like
yes. Yes, it's a must. It's a must. What is my computer doing here? Hold on. Okay, we have Twins of Evil for a number 1.
Ooh, all right, yeah, I can.
Then
Yeah,
we have Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. We
awesome.
have Quatermass. We have the Gorgon, and we have the Curse of Frankenstein.
Okay, cool,
Nice,
cool.
guys.
Nice. I'm glad, I even said it multiple times, I think, in that stream, but I was hesitant to show Dr. Jekyll, Sister Hyde, because I didn't know if that was going to go over well, but it seems to be that's been a heavy hitter. So I'm glad I got over my little weird fear on it and showed it.
Well, everybody liked it because it was like so human. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what they were saying. Remember that night? They were like, "Wow, this is really cool."
It's just so relatable too. Like everybody who's ever existed has experienced loneliness. So I just think it's just top notch.
Agreed.
And then of course there's all the other, symbolism and ideology in it. But I still feel like the core of that film is about human loneliness.
Ooh, I think you're gonna like this rating.
All right,
ready? Okay, so this is for somebody who has just stumbled upon us and they watched all of our replays, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, thank you.
It's they liked The Mummy.
Okay,
Lego
yes.
Zombies.
Ooh, yes.
Mummy Shroud.
Yes.
Taste of the Blood of Dracula.
Okay.
And Satanic Rites of Dracula.
Awesome. That's a good list. I'm happy to see somebody has Taste the Blood of Dracula on there.
Yeah.
I do think that out of all of them, and don't hear what I'm not saying, I still think that's a great film, but I do feel like that is, besides the Kung Fu one,
yes.
the weakest, but I also still think it's a great story. And I'm happy to see that somebody put it on their list. So awesome list. So cool.
Okay, we got another one where their number 1 is The Evil of Frankenstein.
Really? That's their number 1? Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they have Frankenstein Created Woman.
Yes.
And then they have Brides of Dracula.
Yes.
They have Dracula Has Risen from the Grave.
Yes. Phenomenal. Yes.
And they have The Curse of Frankenstein.
Nice. Yeah.
I like how these are getting a little bit jumbled up.
I do too, and
I'm
still super excited that the person has Taste the Blood on there. Like I really am. Like you have no idea how happy that makes me.
Yes. Okay, let's see. This next person has. Let me bring that back up over here. I don't want to lose it. Hold on. Okay, there it is. Sorry, they're coming back. Oh, you're really gonna like this one. Okay. Ready? Found it.
Yes, I'm ready.
Found it. Okay, so this person has The Curse of the Werewolf.
All right. Yeah. Woo!
Dracula Has Risen from the Grave.
I agree.
Rasputin the Mad Monk.
All right, let's go, baby.
The Evil of Frankenstein, and then they have Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde.
Okay, phenomenal.
That was nice.
Yes. Oh, awesome. I'm so happy. You guys are making me happy.
I really love how, I knew to see Rasputin the Mad Monk and, that being in somebody's favorites. It's kind of interesting, and I love that. I love that.
I honestly didn't expect to have that one or Taste on anyone's list, so I'm so ecstatic that we could show you guys these films, because so many people sleep on them, and they're deserving of love. I think every Hammer film is deserving of love just because of their influence, and just nobody really makes movies like this anymore.
They don't, and they should. I hope this inspires everybody to bring this kind of thing back.
Yeah, like
we would totally watch them.
Yeah, and I still like kind of the more modern stuff, but for me, like nothing beats these type of films. Like I just think they're so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So this person has Vampire Circus.
Yes, that's a great one.
Scars of Dracula.
Yes.
The Kung Fu Vampires.
Hell
they really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it's hard not to.
Then they have the Mummy and the Mummy Shroud. So we got some love
Really?
for the Mummy.
Okay. I'm glad. I know because we definitely will, and I know we talked about doing the Mummy. We will show the other two Mummy films eventually on the panel.
So this one's a little bit different. Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed as their number one.
I can understand. Peter Cushing, phenomenal in that.
Absolutely. Rasputin the Mad Monk again.
Okay.
Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. And Die, Die, My Darling.
So wait, what was that their number 3? Rasputin?
Which one? Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice. So Die, Die, My Darling was on their 5th. Okay. Yeah, that's a good list too. So far, I'm liking all of your ratings.
Okay. We got... Wow. This one's kind of nice too. Okay. So we got A Satanic Rites of Dracula, which I might be biased because that's my favorite.
I was about to say that's like my number 1 too. Yeah.
Dracula AD 1972.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm so glad we showed that one.
Yes.
It was probably that like 30-minute like rock show we got before the movie. That's probably what made it.
Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell.
Yes. Good one.
Quatermass.
Yes.
And then Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
I'm glad Dracula AD 1972 is on somebody's list.
Yes.
I was hoping for that.
Yeah.
Honestly, this brings me so much joy, and wants me to like completely nerd out that you guys enjoyed these.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you don't understand, it's just awesome because we were so nervous to even do Hammer Horror. We're like, man, we're not going to get a lot of viewers. And then all of a sudden you guys like came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Mass viewership. It's awesome.
And I think it's because one of my friends was like posting my stuff that we were doing that. So, okay, let's see. We have Werewolf's Curse again.
Okay.
We've got the Horror of Dracula.
Yes. Okay.
Dracula has risen from the grave.
Yes.
Satanic Rites of Dracula and Twins of Evil. They really liked that sort of thing when we were doing it.
Yeah. I mean, those are all great picks. I mean, honestly, nobody's wrong on any of their lists because it's hard to do top 5 Hammer because like I had the trouble just picking 10 of them. So it's like
yeah. And the thing is, like, I love how they're so different.
Yes.
Like it really shows like how different of taste that you guys have, but also like I'm wondering like what kind of viewpoints were you watching these movies from? Because I know some of you are writers, some of you are set design, some of you are prop makers, so it's kind of interesting to see what everybody's thinking because you all do different things. So
absolutely.
Some do directing, some just do the writing, so it's really, really cool to some do acting, so it's really, really cool to see you guys involved in this. We've got one that says The Gorgon. They absolutely loved it, and that's the only one they're picking because that's their number everything.
Okay. Wow.
That's
all
cool.
Right. I mean, okay. You could still pick 4 more, but I understand The Gorgon is a masterpiece.
Yeah, they absolutely love that, and they said that that's the one that they've actually rewatched on their own about 4 to 5 times.
Wow, awesome. Well, hell yeah. Awesome.
This is so fun, guys.
It is. I know. I'm nerding out and geeking out so much.
I know, me too.
I'm so happy.
I know, right? Like I haven't been this happy in a while. It's been a long wait, guys. Thank you so much. And of course, Hammer has to come to an end, and it sucks.
Yes.
Woo! We got another Satanic Rites of Dracula.
Yes.
Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. 7 Golden Vampires. Rasputin the Mad Monk. And The Mummy.
Yes, The Mummy is great.
That one's kind of all over the place, but I kind of like that.
It's I feel like that list is like kind of like gives you a different variety of all that Hammer has to offer. So I think
absolutely it's like one of each kind of Hammer category in a way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody said Twins of Evil, The Reptile, Frankenstein Created a Woman, and The Evil of Frankenstein. They haven't picked a 5th one yet, but
okay.
It's okay. It's not a race, guys. Like you guys can totally like email us in, and because tomorrow with Rob Zombie's The Monsters, we could still finish the list. So if you don't get your list read tonight, we could totally start off tomorrow night with that as well. Because you could kind of see the Hammer influence in the monsters. So
Yes, I
it
think
kind of ties
yes.
everything together.
Yes, it super does.
And it'll be fun because Steph is gonna fill in for Rez while she's gone tomorrow night. And she's never seen the monsters either.
Oh, really? Okay,
So
cool.
it's gonna be really, really fun. But I don't understand why that film gets a lot of hate. So I really hope you guys join us tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, because this is going to be. I'm just checking to see we're at our 2-hour mark where we usually are, but let me see if I could get a couple more before we head out for the night. Because I'm like really pumped with this. Look at what we've done. We've created
I'm
like
so
such a
happy.
really cool nerdy community, and I don't even mind that you guys are in secret chat. I'll respect your privacy because this is awesome. If it makes you feel comfortable to engage with us through this, I'm gonna keep it. I was more leery about it because I was like, maybe lurkers won't like right through it, and then look what happened. So, all right, we have the Plague of Zombies.
Okay.
The Mummy's Shroud.
Yes.
The Gorgon, Vampire Circus, and The Taste of the Blood of Dracula.
Okay, awesome, good, awesome. Another taste.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Which is great because that one needs more. And I'm actually surprised at how many Die My Darlings we have.
Yeah, me too. I really didn't think that was going to show up at all, but I mean that is a great film.
Yeah, so. I didn't think so either, but I feel like I'm glad they could see some appreciation for it.
Yeah.
Somebody says they kind of like it because it kind of reminds them of Hitchcock films.
Yeah, very much so. Absolutely.
Yep, I could see that.
And Hammer has, I know we mentioned it during that stream too. They have kind of like the film noir Hitchcockian kind of films that are like that. But
which, if that's something you guys are interested in doing, we could pop one in once. We won't do them in a row like we've done the horror.
But we'll pop one every once in a while. But I definitely think Die My Darling, out of all that kind of film noir Hitchcockian Hammer, that's the best one. So that's why I picked that one because was it not Screaming Skull, but something Screaming. I can't think of the title now, but that one's also really good too. So
we've got another Devil Rides Out, Quatermass, The Evil of Frankenstein. We got Dracula has risen from the grave, and we've gotten a what is it? Where'd that go? Come on, there you go, there you go. Where are you? Where are you? Prince of Darkness.
Really?
We got Prince of Darkness on there.
All right. I was kind of like, wow, there's not been a Prince of Darkness yet.
But I know. That's the only one so far.
It's good, though. I agree.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm so interested. I'm wondering, like, what do you guys do? Like, what viewpoint were you watching it from now? This is getting so interesting. But we'd be here for, like, 20 hours.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I do not have the attention span to be here for 20 hours. 3 or 4 maybe, but not 20. No. All right, let's see. We have another reptile for number 1. Quatermass for number 2. Plague of Zombies, Twins of Evil, and then we have Rasputin the Mad Monk.
Okay.
Rasputin the Mad Monk is popping up more than I thought it would.
Me too, but I understand it because Christopher Lee is just so on fire in that film.
He did such a great job in that one, and I think everyone can appreciate it. Now that they've seen Lee as Dracula, but also in other roles, they're like, wow, that's actually a very, very good role.
And it's also, I mean, like for the most part, it's pretty grounded, like it's a historical thing, whether you believe in the paranormal supernatural or not.
Yeah.
That was a documented thing in history that this guy basically worked his way up, and the people involved in the Crown of Russia believed that he had these powers. So it's such a cool film. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it, and it's just so much fun to see Lee play such an evil bastard. Like it's just something about it I think will stand the test of time.
I agree. Sorry about that. My husband just messaged me to let me know he got there okay, even though that was like an hour ago. But all right. Glad you did. Okay. People really like the Gorgon.
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing that as a number 1 on a lot here. I'm just gonna go ahead and because it is getting on the later side.
Yeah.
And we'll revisit this tomorrow before we start the monster. So if
yours,
we should. Please keep sending it in because we'll go over that tomorrow. It'll just be easier when they stop like coming in so hot, I can go
Yeah,
ahead
yeah,
and
yeah.
screenshot and like read and stuff like that. Or
And it'd be perfect for tomorrow too, because though the Munsters is not a Hammer film, it
that's right.
very much feels like a Hammer film.
It does,
So,
especially with all
yeah.
the red.
Yes. So you guys will definitely please come back for that, because it'll be like the ultimate conclusion, because I know it's like I'm kind of like, well, why don't we just show more mummies? But the Monsters will be the ultimate conclusion of our Hammer movie marathon. So.
I agree. Kind of, especially with Rob Zombie being such a
Yes.
fan of
Yeah.
Hammer horror, and it's just like
Yeah.
a wonderful, and it's also a controversial one because, like, I know a
Yeah.
lot of our secret message chat was like, I really hate that movie. I hope you guys come back
Yeah.
and look from the lens of how you watched
Yes.
the.
You should definitely revisit it after all these
the
Hammer films. I think you'll definitely. You may still be like, it's still
80s.
garbage, but I think that you'll have a new appreciation for it, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
You know, like I think you'll enjoy it a little bit more.
Yeah, it's just an overall fun movie. It is rated PG, but there's hidden adult jokes in it, so it's kind of
Yeah.
safe to watch around your kids. But like, you know,
It
there's stuff
reminds me. It reminds me of how fun the Reptile and the Vampire Kung Fu movie is. It's just a fun
Yes.
time. Like it's hard not to have fun. Yeah, if you go in it with like, you know, like, oh, it's gonna be House of 1,000 Corpses. Like, obviously, no. You know,
which I think is really weird. Like, why anybody would assume that
yes,
something called The Munsters was going to be like House of 1,000 Corpses.
I
Like,
mean,
have
I
they
would-
not watched the show?
I would definitely watch a rated R Munster film, but like,
Me too,
I'm
but
glad
like,
that it's more kid friendly and more like the original show for sure.
because yeah, but my thing is like Rob Zombie's like a big fan of the Munsters, and I knew
Yeah.
for a fact, I knew going in
Yeah.
that it wasn't going to be like that. So maybe that's why the disappointment and the hate for it. But I think he did a great job, and if he were to redo the series with that cast, I think that would be actually interesting.
Yes, for sure.
I say that for right now.
I would like them to make one more for sure, but well, I guess we'll talk more about that tomorrow night. So.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin that. Yeah. Is Marilyn the Hammer Girl? Twins of Evil, Plague of Zombies. We got a lot of Taste of the Blood of Dracula.
Awesome.
We got a lot. We got 4 more Prince of Darknesses.
I could see why Taste of Blood is popular. I really can, and I'm glad to see. I just really just did not expect that one to be as beloved. I really didn't, but I'm glad it is, because it is a good film.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that you guys stuck with us through this all, and I look forward to showing you guys more films that you may not have heard of or may have heard of, and you're just rewatching them with us and seeing things that you didn't notice. I remember when we had the Strange stream. I'm not going to say anything because Gills hasn't caught up yet.
Yes.
But Horror Miser G was on with us, and he pointed out something about the show that I never noticed all 65,000 times that I've seen the show. So you never know what you might miss. So just, always check the live tab on the Kitsmo Media channel so you know what we're playing, and come to the ones you want, and the ones you don't have to come. But we would sure like you to be here. Even if you don't watch along, you just want to chat and hang out. That's fine by us. But I'm glad everybody had a great time, especially with Quatermass.
Me too. Yeah, it's a good one. I guess, it's hard to pick 5 favorite Hammer films. It really is. So I understand if, as time goes, your list changes.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess if I had to say my top 5, and it would be The Satanic Rites of Dracula, The Brides of Dracula. Although, if I'm going to be honest, those two are kind of like, they always like kung fu fight for first place.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's Satanic Rites of Dracula for me, The Brides of Dracula, The Curse of Frankenstein, The Devil Rides Out, and The Gorgon, with an honorable mention of Dracula is Risen from the Grave. And although we haven't shown it, but we will, I also really like When Dinosaurs Roam the Earth.
Yes.
But we will show that eventually. That's not necessarily horror, but I mean, it kind of is, because dinosaurs eating people. But it's more fantasy, kind of, caveman.
But I think it'll be fun for everybody.
Yeah. We'll eventually show all the Caveman Hammer and the pirate ones as well. So
yes, and we're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna have fun with everything that we're gonna do on this channel.
Yes.
So let me pull up the channel so I could tell you guys what's next, because I still haven't memorized it. You think I would have by now? You'd think I would have by now, but I did not. If you follow me on X, the schedule is up there. So tomorrow night we have Rob Zombie's The Monsters, Hidden Gem or Total Flop. We're going to talk about it. We're going to go more in depth over there. So please join us tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And then Saturday, unfortunately, it will be just me and Mage, but we are covering Psycho 1 and 2.
I will be there in spirit, and I just want to go ahead and say that Psycho 2 is one of my all-time favorite slashers of all time.
I have to say, it is absolutely the
That's
best
a 10
sequel
out
I
of
have
10.
ever seen.
Yeah, that's the 10 out of 10. The only other sequel that I like as equally as that is like Aliens, but I mean, those are kind of like two different genres, so I feel like it's a little unfair. But like, yeah, as far as like slashers and those kind of type of horror films, I agree with Mercy. That is like the best sequel ever made. So, and that's saying something because the first Psycho film is basically a perfect film.
It is, and that's why like the Psycho 2, it was so perfect, and that's why I decided to put them together as a double feature, because I feel like if we let that go separately, it might miss. I always watch them as a double feature, even if on my own time, because you kind of have to. You kind of have to, because it kind of. I don't want to ruin it, so
and that's not to say that Psycho 3 is not good, because
Psycho 3 is superb.
I think Psycho is one of those trilogies that is like every single one of the films in it are like they're all perfect. Like I know that might be like, whoa, there's some. I don't think so. Like at least in my opinion, I think that they're all 10 out of 10.
They really took their time with that series, so it's definitely one that you can. Also, it has a lot of rewatch value, so. Like you can actually like watch it and then watch it again and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't notice that, or I'm putting the pieces together again.
Yeah. And you can really see, because if I'm not mistaken, I know Oz Perkins or whatever directed the third one. I think he might have done the second one too, maybe not, but I know he did the third one. And if you watch that Psycho 3, then go watch his son's film, Long Legs, you can see the same type of, they approach film and shots the same. So it's like really cool.
It's really, really cool. So after that, we have Psycho 3.
Yes.
Then we have Psycho 4, The Beginning.
I don't know if I've seen that one, to be honest.
It's actually not bad. It's definitely not as good as the first 3, but it's definitely a good movie to show. So I thought we would do all 4 Psychos.
Yeah, no, I'm glad we're doing it. I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen it, because when I would go to the store to rent it, yeah, but every time I would go to this the video place like Blockbuster or whatever, it would never be there. It was always checked out, so I could never see it. So I've only seen the first 3. But yeah, I'm excited to see it, and I hate that I'm gonna miss Psycho 1 and 2 with all of you on Saturday, because like those are some of my favorite. But
sorry, he dropped his noonie there.
Oh no, you're good. But I hope all of y'all do come and enjoy it. And whenever I am there on the Thursday for Psycho 3, I will definitely talk about Psycho 1 and 2 before we start, so that way you guys can hear what I have to say on it, and then and we'll just nerd out on Psycho 3.
Yes. And after Psycho 4, we have The Strain, Season 1, Episode 10 through 12. We're getting close to the end of Season 1 of The Strain, so that's going to be interesting as well. We'll watch Episode 13 alongside Season 2, Episode 1 on a later date. So, that's going to be fun. And then after that, we have Wicked World, which is that Barry Gillis film. So, the one that none of us have seen, but we want to because we're so tired of doing things.
Yeah, it's going to be great, though.
So, 1 second. I got to give him his noonie back.
Oh, I'm so glad. I love Things. It's definitely a great film. Yeah, it really is. But I'm excited to see the other film, because I don't know if I could watch Things sober again. Like, I just don't know if I could. I just really don't.
I'm so tired of Things, so I'm glad. I think
me too.
after this movie, I think we have like 2 more of his that we could do that we've never seen, so it's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'll just let you guys know the schedule that far up. That way we're not too overwhelmed, but there's a lot of great things coming. We're also going to start doing like the Conjuring films and a bunch of other stuff. So don't forget to join us on that. And, if Gil's schedule goes back to the Friday, Saturday like we were, we will make the changes. But for now, the Thursday nights are here, and it's still every other Friday, because let's face it, sometimes Fridays, every once in a while, I need it to chillax, especially with the haunt coming up.
Yes, I can't wait.
I have meetings coming up near the end of the month. My crew has been doing a great job without me, getting things ready because, obviously I have the baby and I'm still kind of healing. I'm not 100%. So they've been doing all the heavy lifting for me. So I appreciate them so much. I have some meetings with that. I know next year there's going to be some cool stuff going on, girls, and I'll fill you in on that after I
can't
have
wait.
the meetings. I'll
I
pass you the
can't wait.
notes.
I can't wait.
But we're doing a lot of good things over here, and it's all because you guys. So thanks for supporting the show, even if you just tune in for a little bit, just lurk. Don't matter. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you for liking and commenting, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff. And I have a Bela Lugosi film review coming soon.
Ooh.
One of my favorite VHS tapes. And I also have a lot more coming. I have a deep dive of Rin. I have Deadbolt. I have a couple others too. So be sure to tune in for that. And Gills obviously has a bunch of people at the Lagoon that are going around on his channel. So be sure to check that out. And don't forget to subscribe to him. He has the goal of 500 subs, man.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on, everyone.
Let's get up there. Let's get up there. And
got a lot of fun content coming.
Yeah, don't forget to comment. Don't be a stranger over there. Give some likes. Hang out in the Lagoon sometimes.
Yeah. I can't wait for the haunt too. Hopefully it'll be able to travel in the future as well, so it can come to all of your states and countries, and you can all.
That would be amazing.
It
Could
would.
you imagine
Awesome.
like having a bus where you're just like a traveling haunt?
Yes, it'd be so sick.
That'd be awesome. But okay, guys, I think we'll wind down now, and we will catch you guys tomorrow night, 9 p.m. at our usual time. For Thursdays, we'll probably have to start around 9:30ish, just because I don't have my hubs here to watch the baby, so it's a little bit easier to start at 9:30 on Thursdays. So, but Fridays and Saturdays we'll start at 9 p.m. our usual time.
Yes.
So, just so you know, my friends. Thank you again. Stay spooky. Stay weird. Good night, 80. Hopefully, there's no crickets in your house tonight.
Yeah.
And
if there are, throw iron at them, and they'll explode like a Quatermass. So.
Yes.